Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of KuzilCraft. In this episode, we are gonna take a trip to the end, which means we can upgrade all of our gear, all of our weapons. But there are two bees in the end: the Draconic bee and the Ender bee. That's not to be confused with the Draconium bee, which is different. But the Draconic bee comes from an obsidian nest, and the Ender bee comes from the end nest. And the Ender bees are all over the place. So, but before we go, I want to upgrade my backpack, but I want to make sure that we have an obsidian nest, just in case one doesn't spawn there. I don't want to have to come back. And then I also want to bring an iron sword with me, just in case we don't have a an end nest. Now I know that we're gonna find one over there, um, but let's do that anyway. So let's get these swords made, and we'll go ahead and grab this obsidian nest, and let's get some treats as well. Let's head over to the bee farm here. I had to fly quite a long way to find a biome cold enough for the sweat bee. I ended up finding one. Let's see, right? Where did I have to go? Way over here, I think is what it was. Yeah, I think I had to come way over here because for some reason this biome didn't work. This is a snowy taiga, but it wasn't good enough. I guess wherever I put the bee down here, it didn't work. So yeah. All right, so I just need a little bit more honey. So what we can do is we can take honeycomb. Let's grab a couple stacks of this, and we'll just centrifuge up a stack of honeycomb. We can delete the wax, and then we'll make a bunch of treats this way. This is kind of what I want to do when I'm automating all of this. Basically, turning this honey bottle into treats, pretty much right away, and then putting the glass bottles back in. Just keeping a stack of 64 in there. So what we have here is enough. Not really, but it'll work for now. So let's put that back. Let's head back to here and upgrade our jetpack. I want to go all the way to the best, just because right now my iron jetpack, I drop out of the sky even in hover mode, and I want to make this one because this one we have enough resources for it, and we should have enough power at this point. Yeah, 400 million is plenty. Yeah, we're only going to take 48 of that. So let's go ahead and upgrade. We've got the iron jetpack in our backpack here, and we want to make 11 of these advanced coils. Let's do that. I think we're making this all manually, aren't we? So let's move this. We'll just do 11. Oops. That's okay. That's all right. It's fine. Whatever. And then I want to make 5 of these. Okay. And then so we'll go straight to gold here. And we'll make 1 of these. Hey, little buddy. And I want to make 2 of these. All right. Put that there. These up here. I guess we'll just save that for later. Okay. Now we're going to move all that in there, put our iron jetpack in there, and get the gold jetpack. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so this is a tier 3. Diamond is tier 4. So let's do that again. So this time we're going to do an elite coil. Let's try up for 11 this time. Instead of 12. There's 11. Good. We'll make 5 of these. And let's just make 4 of those because we're never going to need it. And we'll make 2. There we go. And 1 of these. And we have plenty of resources for all of this, so it's not like we're going to lose diamonds. And then lastly, we're going to go all the way up to here. So ultimate. Wow. 10, 11. And we could toss that other one in the trash. It's fine. We'll do 5 of these. Okay. There we go. And we'll just put all these in here. And upgrade to the last one. Perfect. All right, so now that's going to fill up for us. I am going to take our player card, this thing out of here, because we're gonna be surrounded by Endermen all the time. Did either of these change? No. Okay, we'll just wait for those to change. The other thing I want to make is a teleporter. There we go. And I also want to make a point, a flux point, because I need to give that teleporter power. Okay, what does it got to do? It's got to make a bunch of stuff. Now, off camera, I'm going to turn all of these into factories. I showed you how to make a factory and how to upgrade it. This is an advanced factory. We have enough stuff here. Now, you can put the recipes in for the factories, but what I would recommend, since you already have stuff in them, when you break these, it's going to keep the power. It's going to keep all this. And I would just manually make them. Yeah, I would just manually do it. Make enough of the resources that you need to go all the way to ultimate. You might as well. It's going to use more power, but at this point, you should have enough power to supply everything if you've been following along. Okay, that should be done. Great. Now, the last thing that we're going to need is, this is for an Enderman. I have my arrows for the dragon. And how are we doing on weapon? This could be repaired. Now, I also don't have a crimson steel recipe in the system, which is a shame. Crimson steel is here. So let's go ahead and... Do I have a magma cream chicken? Yes. Yes, I do. I should. Magma, let's find out. Magma cream. Yep. Cool. Okay, so that's all repaired. Let me get the sword down here. I can fly. It's not going to charge because I don't have this hooked up dimensionally yet. And the arrows should be repaired as well, because I'll probably use most of those. Now we're also going to need to take the digital miner. We're going to take the digital miner point, and let's also do the dimensional. What frequency is this? 1. Okay. So we'll take the dimensional frequency 1. This is gonna be how we get the silver stuff. All right. Now, do I have a structure compass? No. Okay, let's make a structure compass. Structure compass is sort of like the nature's compass, but instead of finding biomes, it finds structures. So structure compass is here, and this is going to take some stuff that maybe we don't have. Terracotta. I think I have a recipe for terracotta. Let's go ahead and make that. Now okay, carved pumpkin. I just got to take a pumpkin and put it into a sawmill. Well, all right. Let's just make one of those. What? Aha. Okay, and plug that into power for a moment. But where? It's not like I need access to it. Let's turn that down. Wow. Okay, let's just put it here for now for just a second. I'll put it there. That's getting power? Okay, cool. And we'll take a pumpkin. Stick it in there. And then we can just pick it up and replace it. It's not like I'm going to use a sawmill very often. Okay, carved pumpkin. We're going to pick this up and put the andesite back. There, good. Okay. Put that back. Now what are we missing? We're missing a regular compass and sandstone. And what else? Mossy cobble. Okay, so I need to go find some vines with some shears. Wait, do I have shears up in my, in here? I do. Alright, let's go find some shears. Those are going to be in the swamp. So let's head over to the swamp area. That's going to be over there. Let's see how fast we can get there. Without... Oh, those chunks need to load in faster. Alright, I'm going to go get this and then I'll be right back. Okay, that was fast. Put our vines in there and we'll make ourselves a mossy cobble. Alright, now make a structure compass. Awesome. Okay, now the structure we're looking for, shift right click to select a structure. This is going to be called stronghold. There we go. And instead of using 1800 blocks away, instead of using the Eyes of Ender, we just use this. It's so much better. So it's going to go this way, and we're going to go, I think it said 1400 blocks. It'll tell us when we get there. Aha, we're going to go into unexplored territory. Of course this is going to be underwater, because it always is. If I could give feedback to, so it's right here, huh? If I could give feedback to people making this game, I would say, oh, this is gonna be difficult. Oh yeah, especially since I don't have torches. Okay, well, this might be dodgy. We'll see. Hopefully we can get... We'll just kind of go as far as we can and then fly up. Hope we don't drown. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Just kind of do this over and over again until we get down to some air. The fortress, right? These are notoriously deep, so what I could do, instead of drowning, I could go down and dig myself a little air hole and get rid of the, that would be smart. So come down here, dig over a little bit. Okay. Get air hole here. And then dig down this way. And then when I get to here, actually what I should do is block this off. Aha, there we go. I'm smart. Let's go down until we find the stronghold. There we go. Okay. Now from here, of course, we have to find source gems. Nice. Source berries. Garbage helmet. We want that. And I have no torches, so this is gonna be fun. I should have brought torches. Oh, I should have brought Eyes of Ender. Okay, well, that's okay. We can find the the portal, and then put our teleporter down for the moment, and then come back to that. Ah, here we go. There's no Eyes of Ender in here at all. Okay, so let's put the teleporter down here. We're going to call this the end. Okay, I'm going to set that, and then I'm going to go back home, get some Eyes of Ender. Let's put all this back. Okay, I need a bunch. And then we'll just go back to that portal, or to that... Uh-oh. I can't teleport to it? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we'll just fly back, that's fine. Find that same spot that we went down and go back. That works for me. Is that it there? Yeah. Nope, that's not it. Great. Should be around here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Now, I wonder if that didn't work because we didn't power it. It's possible. It's down here. And over here. Yeah. Okay, so let's pick that up. Mm-hmm. Woohoo! Alright, so this is going to be fun. Let's get our sword ready. Make sure our jetpack is on. And in we go. Get this dragon killed. Okay. Break that one, break this one. Cool. Well, hello there, dragon. Oh, I'm doing some good damage against him. Get ourselves some orange gear straight off the bat. That'd be kind of nice. Now, when I say orange gear, I mean that the hypothesis gear. There's a guy sitting right there. Pretty easy loot. Why are you so high, dude? Come down. He's just gonna let me shoot him. Doesn't he usually go down and get... He's gonna die up here in the air. Get all that stuff before he dies. Okay, that should give me a bunch of experience. Now you want to stay away from those guys. They hurt. And but these guys here should be pretty easy to kill. See that they have 180 health. So even if they hit you with their floaty things, your jetpack's gonna keep you from going anywhere. You can hit them with your sword, so they're really easy to defend against. So this is like a great way to get orange gear, and I'll show you what I mean when I say orange gear. This gear is very, very, very powerful. Probably more powerful than anything you can make with silent gear or shoot. Shoot. We got 82 health left. Got a lot of health. Now you can ignore those if you want, because you got in my way, dude. It's your fault. They don't do that much damage. Where'd you go? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the other part of these guys. They kind of suck. He's got 31 health left. And I'm not regenerating because my guy's not eating food. So I should probably kill those. Where'd he go? Down here. Okay. You can also grab a shield. And the shield will block those. There we go. I get anything cool? Got a shield. Oh, it's got mending on it. That's great. And it's got 2 sockets, max health. That's great. Let's put that on. That's going to be useful for us. So once we consume food, what is on the back of that guy? He's got a backpack. That's cool. Once we consume food, we'll regenerate pretty quick. All right. So I want to put down a teleporter here. Let's say here. It's fine. And power it. So let's put down the point and the teleporter on top of it. And we'll make that connected to the network with a chunk load. Yeah, why isn't that? Why can't I use that? Oh, I can. Okay, great. Now that it's got power, right? Okay, so now that should keep power, and I can go here and then home that way. I also want to take one of these and go boom, and that turns into a dimensional binding card. So now I'll get charged. I'll charge my power all over the place, right? Anywhere. And then I also want to make sure that I can get some bees here, right? That's the whole point of me coming. Now, why did you do that? Now, normally there's one of these guys flying around. Let's see if we can find one. These are annoying to fight. Those boxes really are the best way. Shulkers are the best way to get like really good gear, honestly, just because they don't do much. They're not very dangerous, even with gear on. So I have blue gear on. See how the names are all blue, and my boots are gray. Those are the worst. So it goes gray, green, blue, purple, and then orange. So orange is the best. Now within that, it's made out of whatever, right? So there's only this kind of shield, but the orange can drop as diamond or netherite, which obviously the netherite is the best. We'll get into all that later for sure, don't worry. Okay, I don't see any bees, and sometimes a nest spawns on the obsidian here. Ah, here we go. So there should be a bee in there. So yes, we can get a draconic bee right away, which is nice. And I think if we fly to, we don't have to wait 20 minutes is what I'm talking about. And if we fly to one of the islands, you know, like normally you would use that ender pearl to go through there, you can just fly there. I'll show you that in a minute. with this jetpack, it makes it so much better. And now that we have dimensional, there we go. So now we have got a draconic bee, and let's just pick a direction. Since I can teleport back here, let's just go this direction. West. West is always good. You fly off into the nether here, the void. And once you go out like a good ways, like they made this a long, long way out here. I don't know if you ever paid attention. When you use the teleporter, like you throw the ender pearl through, it actually just teleports you over here. So over here somewhere. And so instead of doing that, I just fly because I don't want to fight any of these endermen at the moment. And there's usually bees all over the place here. If you fly around, you can usually find one. There's one right there. You can tell because they're a little bit brown in the butt. There we go. So now I have an ender bee and a draconic bee. Let's head back home. Power plant, no, refined storage, go. Okay, so I have these bees. What are you? Are you still the ashy mining bee? Now I'm curious how to get these to transform, because this is still the blue banded, and that's still the ashy mining. I wonder if at night I need to do something. Okay, so let's put all this back. That was a successful trip, a very successful trip. It was much faster. Oh, I forgot to I forgot to put the mining digital miner down. All right, so that's gonna charge me up. Now if I go back and I fly, I should still be getting charging from the yeah, you see how that's not going down past 47? It just isn't going down. I'm getting charged interdimensionally. Which is the greatest thing ever. All right, let's put this digital miner down. It doesn't matter where. And we're going to configure this to new filter, tag. And what is it called? This is going to upgrade our silent gear. And we're going to be able to go... I think it's called Azure Silver. So let's come in here and do... Star Azure. Let's see what I get. Azure underscore silver. There we go. We'll hit start. Of course, that's going to run out of power immediately because we don't have it plugged in. Put that on there and stick the dimensional chest. Now this is going to give us Azure silver, and that's going to keep working for a while. We also want prosperity. That's while we're here. Let's stop, reset, config. Let's do star prosperity. Okay. Go ahead and start. And we'll auto eject that, and that'll be back at our base. So we're going to let that run for a while. But let's get into bee breeding. I'm super excited about this, guys. Okay, so outside of these two jokers that won't change. Oh, now that he's in there, I'm curious. So this is a blue banded bee. Oh, you're supposed to be in there, dude. Ashy mining bee. I can't do anything. I can't right click on that and change them. So it makes me wonder how those change. We'll see. Eventually it'll happen. So we'll just let those guys be. No pun intended. All right. Because we want to get to the Uraninite bee pretty much straight away. The experience bee is really important for us, and the Prosper bee is also really important for us. So let's take, I actually need another crystalline bee, which I'll get off camera, because we're going to use that guy for yeah. I'll do that off camera, because that's in the nether, but I won't turn it into a, I won't turn it into a Prosper bee until I do it on camera. So let's see. Let's go to productive bees. What do I have made already? I don't think I have the bee breeder already. All right. You're going to need to make the breeding chamber. Now you can make more than one of these if you want. Oh yeah, we need a rose bush. Okay, let's go ahead and make those then. That's fine. We'll just automate this. The bee breeder. Any flower, that's fine. Let's stick that over here. And I need a rose bush. Do I not have a rose bush? Aha. Okay, so there is, I did mark this on the map. Where is it? Over there. The flower field biome. Let's fly over here. Oh, I do not like flying over unloaded chunks. Let's fly over here and to this flower biome. I really wish these chunks would load in faster. What is going on? It might be my computer. It's not that bad of a computer, but man, it's definitely not keeping up. Fly over to this flower field biome, grab a rose bush. No, I'll just come back when I get there. My goodness. Okay, here is the flower field biome, and I want a rose bush. This might be difficult to find, actually. Yeah, here. Nope. It's a little bit taller than the rest of them. It looks kind of like that, but a poppy bush. I thought this would be a good idea, but this is not easy. Okay. I might actually have to go find one from a forest biome. Because these look like just poppy and that other one. What is that? This bow is very strong. I don't think that's it there. Now, red lupine. It looks like, I wonder if it's over here. I wonder if there's some over here. Might be easier to find them in a forest. Although, this is probably not the right kind of forest. Ow. Let's go back over here. It's got to be over here somewhere. So there's a bunch of poppies. I don't know why this recipe requires a rose bush. It's kind of weird. Alright, I'll see if I can find one off camera. Because this is kind of... I mean, I could be at this for hours, really. Poppy bush. These are all poppy bushes. Maybe I won't find one here. I thought for sure this would be like easy money. Fly up here, find one, and fly away. Perhaps there's one in here. They kind of stick out. They're big red bushes. Let's try over here. Okay. I'll fly around until I find one. And then I'll bring you back. Oh, I finally found some. So this turns out to be in an orchard way over here, closer to my base. So just pick up one of those, and actually let's grab a couple, just in case I want to make another one. I can plant that in a bonsai pot. No, the hopper botany pot, and get more. Okay. Now that we're home, let's finish this recipe. Okay, so the breeding chamber is going to be like that. And let's make one of those. Alright, now I recommend that you do a botany pot with some sort of flower. It doesn't matter what kind of flower. It can be a poppy, it can be a daisy, whatever you want. So put the breeding chamber, let's put it here. And let's grab a botany pot. Wow, I've got a lot of those. Okay, and let's grab a piece of dirt. Let's grab a poppy, it's fine. Okay, and we're just gonna grow flowers. Now that's gonna drop down into here. Oh, this does need power, right? That's okay, no problem. Let's slap one of these on the side. We'll call this the breeder. Bee breeder. Chunk load that. Okay, now that should have power. And as these grow, they should drop into these here. So now what you want to do is, for the sake of this video, I'll just grab some flowers. Just grab a few. Okay, and I want the, let's just start with the Uraninite bee line. Nope, can't do that. Let's go to the experience bee, because I'm gonna need a regular bee. Can I go ahead and find a regular bee and maybe a few of them? Give it some TNT. This is all part of, like, I hope you copied down that the spreadsheet that I showed you earlier. All right, there should be some bees over here, right? Are they out? They might be inside because of the rain. Aye. Can't do anything. Can I make them mad? Let's do that. Let's make them mad. Make them come out. There we go. We'll pick up both of you. Now I'm poisoned, but I got 2 bees, so that's fine. I only got 1. Where'd the other one go? That's okay. That's all I wanted, was just the one. Oh, is this a bumblebee nest? Nice, cool. I thought I got 2. That's alright. No worries. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this guy, this regular bee, and we're gonna feed him TNT. So we'll put him down and we'll feed him TNT. There we go. It's gonna become a Cree bee. Okay, that's gonna be part of our breeding, because I want to get that Uraninite bee up and running. So before that, we need an iron bee, which is the ashy mining. Now what I would recommend you do, let's get all these out of here. Do I have the storage? Oh man, okay. What I would recommend you do, I know I keep delaying breeding these bees. I've been like teasing this episode forever. There's so much prep. There's a couple things I would do before we get going crazy too far into that. Is there's this thing called a modular storage from RF Tools, and it's pretty cool because let's just go ahead and make. I can't make this, right? No. How it displays information is really, really nice. So what you want to make is this modular storage, and you should have the machine frame. You should have a chest of some sort. We've already used machine frames before. Then you want this, so that's, again, that's the modular storage. I know I'm clicking too fast. And then we want the tier 1 modular storage, tier 2 modular storage, tier 3 modular storage, and 4 if we can. So click on this, the tier 1 modular storage. That's just going to be basic stuff that we have. The tier 2 modular storage is going to take the tier 1 modular storage plus some more basic materials that we have. Again, let's just use oak chests for this because we have a recipe for that. I think it does that when it has more of another one. I actually got rid of that tinted glass because it kept defaulting to that, because that's what we had the most of. And tier 3 uses blocks of all those materials. that we have already with yet another chest. And tier 4 uses something called infused diamond. Now I don't know if we have dimensional shards. If not, then that's totally fine. We can set our digital miner to go find some of those for us. And then it's just the tier 3 with blocks of all the stuff that we have. We'll try and make a 4, but we don't really need a 4. We really just need a 3. It's just the number of stacks. So all right, let's go storage. We'll make one of these, the modular storage. And we'll try making a 4. I don't think I have any dimensional shards now, so then we'll make a 3, and that'll be fast enough. All right, are you still a blue banded? Yep. And you're still an ashy mining. All right, don't come outside. Let me show you how cool this is. So you'll set this down. This does not need to be powered. I would put it next to this. That's totally fine. You can put it over one if you want. Doesn't matter. And then you take the storage and you put it right here. Okay? And then you have to lock it in order for it to work. Now what you can do then is I would take all of these bees that you have here. All of the bees that you've captured and stick them in here. Now the default is this list view. Okay, you can do list view, you can do column view, and an icon view. I would recommend the list view. This puts them in order of alphabetical order, so it's super easy to find which bee that you want to breed with. So for example, I want to make the iron bee, which is a crystalline bee here, and an ashy mining bee, which I have 3 of. Okay, so now that we've got some flowers in there, all you have to do is take your bee, stick it in here like this, and that's going to give you an aluminum bee. Now then all you have to do is put the casing in here and the number of bees that you want. I want 5 of them. Okay, and this is just going to take time. You can speed this up with speed upgrades. Let's do that. Let's make 5 of these. These do not stack, so when you put them in your inventory, they won't be on top of each other. So let's put those in here. Oh, it only takes 4. Okay, and that should dramatically increase the speed of this. Now that'll give us an iron bee. Oh, that's an aluminum bee. All right, so that's fine. We want 5 aluminum bees, but to get, so we'll just get 5 of these. That's totally fine. Now we'll just take 1 for now, but to redo this, all you do is take this out and put it back in, and it's gonna go to try and do the next one. So yeah, we want 5 iron bees. So hopefully by the time those breed, we'll have some more poppies. But if not, we just have to wait for that to fill up, and then we'll get all of these. Now, what I would recommend you do is take a pipe, and pipe over the bees when they're done. So that way they all go into here. That way it'll keep going, and you can just kind of walk away and leave it. So this will be done. We'll get our first iron bee. I'm going to toss this aluminum bee in there because we will eventually want the aluminum bees. But after the iron bee, we're going to take the iron bee out. We're going to actually stop it because we're done with the iron bee. Because I want to make this uraninite bee right away. So put all these bees in there. And I'm going to take the iron bee and the Cree bee that we just made. So that was the regular bee that was fed a TNT. Okay, we'll put those 2 together, and that should make a uraninite bee. Okay, that's a radioactive bee. I don't want that. I want the uraninite bee. There we go. That one there. Now this guy is going to take care of our reactors. Now what I would recommend you do is you can put this guy here, or you can stick him over by your reactors and just let him feed your reactors. That's one way to do it. Similar to how we have the chickens over there. Or you can do both, right? You can have them here, you can have them there, just like our chickens. But there's really no other use for the uraninate other than the Power mod. So I would recommend getting 5 of those, because that's how big these that's how much these can keep. Yeah. All right, so let's put this in there. I would like to fill this up with regular bees, so get 3 more regular bees. And then we also need to start working on how we want to automate everything. I think I'm going to play with that off camera until I come up with a good solution, and then come back and let you know how that works. Now that we have Applied Energistics 2 working, I can start implementing that system in here. Now it does have the same stuff as refined storage, in that it's got the importer and exporter, although I think those are called something else. Let's find them. They also have these covers. It's called a facade, that you cut and turn into whatever you want, any block that you want. No, don't want that. Where are all the cables? I know they're all here, but I thought there was... I'll have to do some research and figure out how to do this, because there's some importers and exporters, but I thought they were cables just like refined storage. Yeah, I'll have to play around with it. I think it's probably... I'm sure it's called something else, or maybe it's something you got to put on the... There's our storage cells. Whoa, 256k item storage cells, 63 types, stores a bunch. Here's our fluid cells, yep. Spatial storage, which is different. There's the components, spatial components, all the cards. Oh, yeah, here we go, here it is. So it's these here: import bus, storage bus, export bus. Here we go, that's these here. Okay. Annihilation plane, formation plane. These are like block placers, block destroyers. And then there's the terminals, which do look cooler. You can stick them on the wall and hide them. Like, you can make them look like they're part of the wall, which is neat. I do like that. All right, so we're down to this. Okay. Cool. All right. That is pretty much bee breeding. So then take your iron bee, for example. You want to make so if you want to make an experience bee, which is the highest one, you're gonna work backwards, right? An emerald bee, bred with a lapis bee, right? An emerald bee is a diamond bee with a slimy bee, which we have, the slimy bee. The diamond bee is made with an ender bee and a lapis bee. Well, the lapis bee, along with the emerald bee that we just learned how to make, makes the experience bee. So how do you make the lapis bee? Now the lapis bee is made with a redstone bee and a blue banded bee, which we have the blue banded. And then the redstone bee is made with a glowing bee and a chocolate mining. So how that's going to look is, so chocolate mining, okay, with a glowing bee, okay. Those two are going to make a redstone bee. Now the redstone bee with a blue banded bee is going to make a lapis bee. The lapis bee with the ender bee is going to make a diamond bee. Okay. Now the diamond bee with a slimy bee it's going to make an ender or emerald bee. The emerald bee with the lapis bee makes you the experience bee. So really, now that we have all of those, and this is why I spent so much time and so much emphasis on getting these first, because once you have these, then you can start breeding whatever you want. The other thing before I go is set the number of these you want to breed by the number of cages you put in there. Otherwise, this is going to breed a whole stack of these, okay? So don't put a whole stack in there. And now we've got a bunch of uraninite bees. That's great. So then we can take these over to the power plant. Okay, as an example, we can set up a beehive. There we go, an expansion box. A slab, a feeding slab. You want a simulator upgrade, which we learned how to make last episode or the last episode before that. 3 speed upgrades. And then what you're going to need is uraninite block. Okay. So here's how that looks. So you're going to put your feeding slab down here. Okay. And in there, you're going to right click in there. You put your uraninite there. Put your advanced box there. And the expansion box on top of it. Okay. Put your upgrades in there. Remember, you're going to lose your casings by doing this. And that's going to start producing, all by itself right here, it's going to start producing uraninite combs, right? So then you want a centrifuge. Well, we definitely want to make these powered centrifuges. Okay, and we're going to put that, let's see, here. We're going to take an pipe. Stick it here, and then we're going to turn this part of it off, and we're going to have it pull out of here and go into there. So now we're already doing uraninite comb. See that? Now we can speed this up with some speed upgrades. I would recommend you do this for every single thing you make. Otherwise, you're going to be here forever. Now, if you don't want to make the powered centrifuge, that's totally fine. It's not like this is going to be a big deal. Get yourself a furnace. Oh, I didn't make the recipe for the big furnace. That's crazy. All right. Let's at least make an iron furnace. That'll work for now. And did I not do the factory? Nope. Let's do stone there instead. Okay. Cool. Let's go back over to the power plant. And we'll put the furnace down with the factory augment. Let's just put it here. Then it'll get power. Okay, instantly. We'll bring the parts like this. Now will that, oh yeah, I need to make this the input. There we go. We'll have it split, and then we'll do the output on the top. And we'll take this over, let's not connect to that one. And now we have automated uraninite. So uraninite's going to be in here all the time. We can totally upgrade this now. This is going to produce uraninite forever. We also need to get rid of that wax. So we can set up a modular router to get rid of the trash. Just toss it in a trash can. We can put the trash can like here. Stick a modular router to pull the wax out of there and toss it in there, or anything else really. Because the only thing we're really interested in... Oh, I could have put this back one. That's okay. That's fine. It's all good. But this is going to produce uraninite forever. And it's going to produce it faster than we need it. And we can actually take the dependency off of this, upgrade this, make a few more. And these bees will feed our power plants forever. So now we have unlimited power, basically. We can run these chickens and everything off to do more things. Like we have all this blue ice. It's just full of blue ice. So I'm going to redesign this between episodes, upgrade this to spirited, because this is just a basic one. It's not even doing that much power. But now we have all the parts for it, just like this one. This is a basic one. We can do a. I might do that with you on camera. I can upgrade this to the next tier, make a 7x7, have it do a lot more power. And how are our chickens doing over here? They're doing just fine. Is this a spirited? Yeah. So yeah, that's basically bees. I need to put a teleporter in the bee place now. Because we're gonna probably be in here quite a while now. So for the next several episodes, we'll spend time in here breeding bees. I'm gonna let these poppies grow. And then I'm going to breed up a bunch of bees. Yeah. I'll bring you in when we're done. All right, man. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care, y'all. Bye.